Imagine that your body is not merely your own, but a living banquet for millions of hungry intruders right now, waiting for you to fall asleep to feed. In this video, we will reveal 21 disturbing and visceral signs that you are being devoured from the inside. Hit the like button now if you have the stomach to discover the truth, and brace yourself, because what you are about to hear may change your relationship with your own body forever. Number 1. Pinworms. When the lights go out and your body relaxes for sleep, that is the moment they are waiting for to begin their activity. That intense and humiliating itching that occurs at night is not random. It is caused by the female parasite descending through your intestine and exiting through your anus to deposit thousands of eggs on your skin. The sensation of movement you feel is not your imagination. They are real worms crawling on your private parts, ensuring the infestation cycle continues through your bed sheets and your own hands. Number 2. Parasitic bruxism. You wake up with a sore jaw and worn down teeth, thinking it's just work stress, but the cause could be much more sinister. Nocturnal bruxism, teeth grinding, is often a violent response from your nervous system to the excess toxins released by parasite waste into your bloodstream. While you dream, your body is fighting a subconscious battle, grinding teeth in desperation against the poison these invaders pump inside you every minute. Number 3. Excessive hunger without weight gain. You eat huge plates of food, feel ravenous hunger all the time, yet the scale never goes up and you feel weaker by the day. This happens because you are not eating alone. There is a guest, which can reach meters in length, coiled in your entrails, stealing every nutrient. The tapeworm acts like a silent thief, absorbing the life from your food before it reaches your cells, leaving you malnourished while it grows fat and strong inside your abdomen. Number 4. Chronic fatigue and deep dark circles. No matter how many hours you sleep, you wake up exhausted, with dark circles under your eyes betraying that your vitality is being drained. Parasites don't just eat your food, many of them feed directly on your blood, causing a slow and constant loss of red blood cells and iron. You feel like a worn-out battery that never holds a charge, dragging your body through the day, unaware that you are serving as food for entire colonies sucking your vital energy. Number 5. Raw fish larvae. That delicious Japanese dinner could be hiding a microscopic nightmare invisible to the naked eye, ready to hatch in your stomach. Anisaki's larvae can survive chewing and, upon reaching your digestive tract, try to drill through the stomach or intestinal wall, causing excruciating abdominal pain that mimics appendicitis. Feeling something trying to dig its way out of your organ is one of the most terrifying and painful experiences anyone can go through after a simple meal. Number 6. Brain-eating amoebas. A refreshing dip in a lake or stagnant river can be the quickest and most brutal death sentence in nature. Naegleria fowleri enters through the nose with the water, climbs up the olfactory nerve, and literally begins to digest your brain tissue, turning your memories and consciousness into a liquid mush. Symptoms start like a common flu but rapidly evolve into seizures and death, as there is no way to stop something that is already devouring your mind from the inside. Number 7. Worms entering through bare feet. Walking barefoot on damp earth seems like healthy contact with nature, but it can be the gateway for ancylostoma, hookworms. These worms possess teeth or cutting plates that pierce the skin of the soles of your feet, often without you feeling anything more than a slight prick. Once inside, they travel through the bloodstream to the lungs and then to the intestine, where they latch their teeth into the intestinal wall to drink your blood continuously. Number 8. Parasitic cysts lodged in muscles. You know that persistent muscle pain or that small, hard lump you feel under your skin and ignore? It might not be tension, but rather a calcified nest of trichinella larvae that have encapsulated themselves in your own flesh. These parasites migrate from the intestine to the most active muscles, such as those in your legs or arms, and curl up there, forming hard cysts, waiting for an opportunity to hatch or remaining as living fossils inside your musculature forever. Number 9. Unexplained abdominal bloating. You wake up with a flat stomach, but throughout the day it bloats as if you were pregnant, full of painful gas and discomfort. This distended bloating is often caused by the toxic fermentation of parasite waste or, in worse cases, by the physical volume of a tangled mass of worms blocking the passage. It is a horrible sensation of weight and movement, knowing that the extra volume in your belly isn't fat, but a living mass occupying the space of your organs. Number 10. Stool with moving white dots. The visual horror is confirmed when you look into the toilet and notice small white dots, resembling grains of rice or sesame seeds, on your feces. Panic sets in when you realize these grains are pulsating and contracting. They are proglottids, segments of a tapeworm's body filled with eggs that have detached to contaminate the environment. It is the irrefutable and disgusting proof that a much larger monster is living inside you, losing pieces but remaining alive. Number 11. Uncontrollable sugar cravings. That desperate craving for sweets right after meals isn't just gluttony, it is a chemical command sent directly by the parasites that have hijacked your brain. These organisms thrive on glucose and simple carbohydrates, manipulating your neurotransmitters so that you feel agonizing physical withdrawal if you don't eat sugar. You become a biological puppet, blindly obeying and feeding the enemy with cakes and candies, while they feast, multiply, and leave you addicted to nurturing your own internal destruction. Number 12. Skin spots that change location. You notice a strange redness or swelling on your skin today, but tomorrow it has mysteriously disappeared and reappeared elsewhere on your body. This is the classic sign of larva migrans, a lost worm that is literally digging tunnels just beneath your epidermis, looking for an exit or a deep organ. The red, tortuous track left on the skin is the map of its journey, devouring your subcutaneous tissue, causing a maddening itch as it crawls alive beneath your skin. Number 13. Dry cough. A persistent cough without phlegm or flu could be the terrifying sound of Ascaris larvae migrating through your lung alveoli. They travel from the bloodstream to the lungs, pierce the tissue to reach the airways, and climb up the trachea to be swallowed again. That constant throat clearing or the sensation of something stuck in your throat could actually be a clump of tiny larvae crawling up your throat, waiting to fall back into the stomach to grow into adult monsters. Number 14. Anemia that doesn't cure with iron. You take supplements, eat meat and dark vegetables, but your tests continue to show deep and dangerous anemia that baffles doctors. The macabre explanation is that you have hundreds of tiny mouths attached to the wall of your intestine, bleeding you dry internally day and night without stopping. The iron you ingest is never absorbed by your cells, as it is immediately diverted to sustain the colony of blood-sucking parasites that view your veins as an all-you-can-eat buffet of fresh blood. Number 15. Severe constipation. When parasites reproduce uncontrollably, they can form physical tangles so dense and large that they completely block the passage of feces in the intestine. This painful constipation cannot be resolved with common laxatives, because the obstacle is a living mass of entwined worms obstructing your colon like a biological cork. The risk of intestinal rupture is real and fatal, turning your own body into a sealed septic tank, poisoned by waste that cannot escape because of the barrier of parasitic bodies. Number 16. Toxic brain fog. Difficulty concentrating and the sensation of living in a constant dream state are not just fatigue, but the result of chronic and silent neurological intoxication. The metabolic waste that parasites excrete into your blood, such as ammonia and neurotoxins, cross the blood-brain barrier and physically inflame your brain. You feel like you are losing your intelligence and mental agility, becoming slow, confused, and apathetic, exactly how an easy, vulnerable prey should be for its internal predator. Number 17. Consumption of undercooked pork. That juicy piece of undercooked pork can carry eggs that, instead of staying in the intestine, travel through the bloodstream straight to your brain. There, they lodge themselves and form calcified cysts, causing the dreaded neurocysticercosis, turning your brain tissue into Swiss cheese full of holes occupied by larvae. Years later, you may start having sudden epileptic seizures, discovering too late that your mind is being physically pressured by nests of calcified parasites inside your head. Number 18. Kissing pets on the mouth. The love for your pet can cost you dearly when you allow licks on your face or kisses on the mouth, exchanging fluids with an animal that just licked its own anus. Invisible parasite eggs are transferred from the animal's tongue straight to your moist mucous membranes, initiating an immediate colonization in your digestive system. That innocent gesture of affection is, biologically speaking, an express transport of fecal eggs into your body, where they will hatch and seek a new home in your vital organs. Number 19. Eating poorly washed raw vegetables. The salad you eat thinking it is the healthiest option may be teeming with microscopic Phaceola or Ascaris eggs hiding in the folds of the green leaves. Regular vinegar does not kill these resistant eggs. They need chlorine to be neutralized, otherwise, you are ingesting salad seasoned with future larvae. It is a cruel irony that the pursuit of health through raw vegetables can result in a liver perforated and rotted by parasites that hitched a ride on your poorly washed lettuce. Number 20. Walking barefoot in public bathrooms. The warm, damp floor of locker rooms or public bathrooms is a biological soup of fungi, bacteria, and parasite larvae waiting for an unprotected foot. Skin softened by water is easily penetrable, allowing organisms to enter through the pores and begin eating the keratin of your nails and skin from the outside in. What starts as an itch between the toes can evolve into severe systemic infections because you literally stepped onto the hunting ground of hungry, opportunistic microorganisms. Number 21. Parasite eggs under your bitten nails. The nervous habit of nail biting is the perfect cycle of self-infestation that ensures you never get rid of parasites, no matter how much medication you take. When scratching your skin or using the bathroom, microscopic eggs get trapped under your nails, and by bringing them to your mouth, you reintroduce them into your digestive system. It is an infinite loop of horror where you plant the seeds of your own gastric destruction, swallowing eggs daily that will ensure your body remains a crowded and sick host. Final thoughts. Now that you know the 21 visceral signs that your body may no longer be entirely yours, any itch or noise in your stomach will have a much darker meaning. If you had the stomach and courage to watch until here and want to protect your organism from this silent invasion, subscribe to the channel right now for more survival alerts and leave a like to strengthen our community against the invisible.